talk about, but let's talk about Shaw. I think y'all gonna love it. We ain't gonna let the bag just yet. A couple of them on tour. A couple of them had to go out of town. But within the next few weeks, we gonna turn this up another notch to show the separation. Yeah, y'all see the palm trees in the back? Yeah, I'm really back in the land for real though. East Side babies, you already know the deal. John, what's up, cub? Baby insane, y'all know what's going on. All that. James Ray, what's the deal? Yeah, we holding it down for Long Beach, cuz. East, west, north, downtown, Bixby, Signal Hill. I don't care where you at in the city, cuz. Yeah, it's really that. We really the ones. We really the faces right now. You say Long Beach, you gotta say Varway, period point blank. You say Cali, you gotta say Varway, period point blank. There's no way around it at this point. You say any top major platforms, you got period point blank. They can hate it, but it is. Long Beach to Fillmore, you already know. I gotta come out to Fillmore too, cuz. I heard it's going up. Me and my girl wine tasting on some fly cripping. I was out there in Oakland. We gotta come touch the people though. Yeah, we gonna definitely slide through. I ain't never been to Fillmore. I gotta come out there though. I'm coming out. Wherever my people at, I'm popping out. You know the YN me. You just know the grown, more mature me. The YN me would have been on some other shit. Now ready to book something. What 50 say? The ski mask way? That was young viral. I'm a changed man now though. Yeah, that Toronto show, we definitely finna cover that. Took the L. It's no coming back. Oh yeah, Dallas is cracking. I've been to Dallas. I know all about Dallas, fool. I was in Dallas not too long ago. The barbecue out there is unmatched. Barbecue is unmatched. Facts. Dallas is a vibe too, though. Dallas nightlife is lit. I had a good time in Dallas for sure. I got a Texas is lit. Period. Houston is cool. Houston more for like the YN crowd though. It's a lot of turn up in Houston. You're gonna get ratchet in Houston for sure. Super lit. And your dog look like she wanna play. That's a boy or a girl? Damn, he okay. It's a girl. That's probably why he excited. Yeah, she ain't been touched yet. That's a husky. Oh damn, I ain't never seen that mix. That's decent. Look, he ready to go. Hey, you driving him crazy. Bring your little ass on. Yeah, what's the word, man? Yeah, what's up? Trump starting the war. Okay, we got to talk about Trump. We got to get back in our political bag. Y'all know that. DDG Holly Berry. Okay, I'm gonna add that to the list. She doing cuff foul. Now Houston, man, you know I know about Houston. The address, Prospect Park. What's that bar? 2200 Lava Lounge. Yeah, Houston was down there my second home for a while. I done turned up out there for my C day and all type of shit. You know, I got major love in Houston. You soft, you gotta low key say Drake and his goons is soft because the beef with the whole Toronto, because he got fans in Toronto. Who got better women, Houston or Dallas? Houston. Houston got joints, nigga. Houston joints is different too, because like Cali, they don't really approach you like that because they fake way bougie. In Houston, bro, I'm in line at the address. One of the thickest women I ever seen in my life come right up to a nigga. Ask my girls, he with you? Cause if he not, he leaving with me. I'm sitting there, jaw drop, like, damn, cuz. This how they giving it up in Houston? Oh, I love it out here. I'm talking about she was dragging a wagon, nigga. She was dragging a wagon. That 100% authentic ass. Dead homies. If I'm lying, I'm flying, fool. She walked right up on a nigga, looked my girl dead in her eyes and said, excuse me, not to be rude, but is he with you? Because if he not, he leaving with me. I'm like, cuh. Man, listen. And you know, if you got a section in the address, nigga, they all so thirsty to get in the section just to take a sip from the bottle, you guaranteed to knock something down. You said what's up with the whack pod? You gotta holler at him. You know, he got the members only shit. So they be putting the episodes up for like a week or two on the members only, trying to get all the chili, and then they throw it on YouTube. I see he's slowly releasing clips. Nah, Houston got bitches, bro. Houston got bitches. Oh my God. How you doing, bro? Yeah, Brandon up there shaking shit up. We call that the viral effect, cuz. We call that the viral effect. You know? I'm glad he taking our advice. We told him, hey man, leave Tariq the fuck alone. Lay off the politics a little bit, expand your horizon, get a little more versed in other shit. So, you know, because he was stuck in that Tariq Nasheed bag for a while. And the second he got off it, he started going up. Shout out to bro. We call that the viral effect. You feel me? That's a super fact. Cud went up there, boom, cracking on the set. Flacco seen him on our shit. We going back and forth. We in superheated debates, looking like we finna fight and shit. Bro storming off the set. Flacco like, oh yeah, I gotta bring him up here. It's funny though because he like Flacco superhero, and now he on Flacco ass. Cause Flacco look at Brandon like an extension of himself. Except Brandon ain't, you know what I'm saying? Brandon a little more sharp. So he like, oh yeah, but he just like me. Then Brandon get up there, Brandon on his ass too. That's what Flacco don't realize. That nigga gonna argue with anybody, cuz like me and that nigga's my arch nemesis on the show. Me and Brandon is arch nemesis. I'm the one start calling him Uncle Ruckus. That's still my boy though, but he know like nigga, we don't be agreeing on everything. We be agreeing on some shit. Like lately, the stances he been taking lately, he been cooking. Some shit he been talking bullshit. I call him like, cuz you know you bullshit for that. That nigga just start laughing. But with the immigration shit, he cooking for sure. Because it's like you can't really argue facts. Everybody need an Uncle Ruckus because you don't want your shit be in the echo chamber. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your shit be in the echo chamber. But you know, when he was coming on real heavy, it was during the election, the presidential race. We didn't just want to only talk about Trump every episode. You know, Cubby in his Trump bag every episode during election time. So we like, listen, cuz we want to talk about some music, some other shit. We can't just talk about Trump all day, every day. He up there cooking their ass too, because they don't know how to defend against him. See, I know how to get under that nigga's skin. They don't. So he up there tearing their asses up. Go run back all the episodes he came on the viral way though. We battling it out. They don't know him, so they like, oh shit. Then they find out he a black belt, so they spooked. See, that's what fuck niggas, that's what fuck their heads up. It's like with men, it's like if you know, like, okay, let's say you arguing with Tyson, it's a certain line you're not gonna cross in the argument or a debate because you're afraid he gonna just say fuck this debate and beat your ass. So that's what's happening. Them niggas is spooked because Cub black belt and they seen some footage of him competing. So now it's like, I'm gonna only go so far in this debate, but the second I start feeling any type of aggression coming off that couch, they gonna back down because they never know when he gonna flip the switch. I'm telling you, cuz I know what's going on. That's why, like, as a man, cuz you can't be afraid to get your ass whooped and jump out there, cause it is what it is. You gonna win or you gonna lose, cuz like at the end of the day. But your respect should never be up for debate. But that's how it goes. Oh, it's like with men, the underlying tone in any debate or argument is violence, right? So in the back of your head, if you feel like, and I'll beat this dude the fuck up, that's like your ace in the hole. Cause once the debate stop going your way, you should be like, fuck it, cuz we can just get down. And if dude is scared of you, he know that. So debates and arguments that he think he could win on the set, nigga gonna low key let you win, cause he gonna be scared of you in the back of his mind. Like that's like if you and John Jones debating, you don't know if Cuz gonna hit you with a spinning elbow, a flying heel kick. So as soon as John Jones start getting aggressive in that debate, you gonna do what? You gonna turn your shit down. You be like, you know what? Yeah, you right. You might be right. In the back of your head, you like, man, this nigga wrong as hell. But you spooked.
What's the word, nigga?
What's up, cuz? What you mean? Who
What
fight
it
over?
do?
See, Gia, you a female. You don't understand this. Men not gonna use so many words. After a while, it's like, okay, we going in circles. What you want to do about it? Men solve problems with violence when words don't work. We're gonna use the words first. But at the end of the day, when the words don't work, it's time to get cracking. You a female, so you don't understand that. What's the deal, fool?
Damn, shit. What you want? What they talking about?
Oh no, I'm just, I'm just in here popping and trying to see what topics they want us to cover tonight. You gonna pull up? Okay, pull up, fool. I got something for you. You said stay right there. You gonna pull up? Pull up. You gonna go viral. I guarantee you.
I have to
What's the deal? What you
disagree.
on?
Y'all crazy if y'all think most men ain't gonna squabble unless you just gonna get marked out.
You could disagree all you want, bro, because you probably the nigga who gonna turn your shit down. It's like when two men meet, the reason they so respectful is because it's the fear of the unknown. It's like I don't know what level he gonna take it to. He don't know what level I'm gonna take it to, but we reading each other body language. Like soon as you walk in a room as a man, you size up every man in the room. Any man that say he don't is a liar. You start looking for the immediate. You gonna look at every dude that's in the room. Damn, I hate when they be calling me when I'm on live. Like when a man walk in the room, say it's five dudes in the room. I'm gonna look at all five. I'm be like, okay, I probably knock him out one punch. Okay, he probably give me a good squabble. Oh yeah, cut in the corner right there. Yeah, he gonna be a problem. Like you start sizing everybody up. Anybody who say they don't, cut a liar. Even from the handshake, when you shake a nigga hand, how firm you shake your hand. Y'all trying to out firm handshake each other just to show, like, yeah, cause I ain't nothing to play with. That's just how it is. What you want, no fool? Man, these iPhones be getting on my nerves. Cause I'm probably finna have to go back to like a note or something. Like, do any of y'all phones? Nah, for sure. Because like when you in the sun and your phone start getting hot, it dim your screen, so I can't see shit right now. But the brightness is all the way up. Like the yeah, the brightness up to the max. But yeah, I don't know when they're gonna put the full whack episode out. But if you do watch the whole episode, about the first hour or so, me and bro wasn't even really talking because it was like the shit they was talking about. One, it was nothing for us to say, really. Like I had no interest in talking about it. Two, it was like some inside conversation stuff going on. So we're not even in the loop. So it got to the point where about almost an hour in, I'm like, listen, bro, either we're gonna have to start talking about topics or we just gonna get on. Cause I ain't just finna sit here looking crazy. So we literally was like, hey, them the topics right there. Then it's like, okay, we got more into the conversation. But they so used to podding together. As soon as they come in and the camera going, they just get to going. And I'm like, all right, this ain't really what I'm finna talk about, but Man, you ain't waiting for no drop. What drop? Only drop that's gonna be is your body dropping on the ground. That's the only drop. Your body dropping on the ground. I don't know why y'all think y'all just finna pull up and some magic finna happen. You gonna pull up and your body gonna hit the ground, bro. I promise you that.
Bruh, get y'all saying normal people don't think that. Get a man mad enough, he's gonna want to fight eventually. He gonna crash out. He not gonna argue with you for so long. That's anybody. A fucking kid to
Especially
do that.
right, especially if it's like you standing firm on your point, I'm standing firm on my point. Either we gonna agree to disagree or it's gonna go somewhere else.
People, majority of people, especially like you said in the hood or not, they gonna get to that point. Unless you just really got more to lose and you like don't care about the ego and all that stuff that come with that. But
Nah,
majority of
see,
men is it's gonna be if you pull up in a parking spot and somebody else want that spot and you think you deserve it, y'all can't talk it out. Somebody is gonna end up fighting. It's not gonna be nothing else.
like you gotta really think, bro. You say it's childish, but the only way the police is able to be the police is due to violence. Imagine if the police had no guns and they try to take you to jail. Another grown man tries to physically put another grown man in handcuffs without a gun. What you think gonna happen? The same shit that be happening over there where the police don't got guns over there in what's that damn London and all that. Nigga, the police gonna be getting their ass beat left and right. The only reason people comply is because they know at the end of the day, when all else fails, the police is gonna pop your ass. So out of fear of getting popped, you listen. Look,
You're not gonna do nothing. That's all that
see,
is.
society done fooled y'all into thinking men supposed to be bitches. You know why? They got y'all thinking that way. It's because back in the days when men was warriors, the government couldn't just push the people around because the men is ready to die about what they believe in. So they had to figure out a way to soften men up. Oh yeah, you know that's violent, that's ghetto, that's it. They got y'all thinking having your warrior side sharpened is weakness. No, you dummy. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a ward. That's a famous quote for a reason.
Just to every rule. Nobody said it happens every single time. Like I don't understand when people speak, y'all you generalize shit like that. Like he clearly said either you're gonna agree to disagree or you gonna fight.
Right. And I'm not saying it's gonna go to violence every time. I'm saying when all else fails with men, that's where it go to. Because there's nowhere else to go. Yeah, it's 2025 and people still the same as they are from the 1400s. The only thing that changed is our technologies and our lifestyles. But your genetic natural coding is still the same. It's the same. It didn't change. Only thing that changed is your mindset from being programmed by the government.
Why y'all think these calling these national guards? They coming out here to talk and protest. It's supposed to be just talking. But they calling these niggas when they get tired of talking, they gonna get aggressive and get cracked.
Nah, for sure. For sure. What you think the government does? When the politicians meet and a country not seeing eye to eye and they cannot come to a verbal agreement, what happens next? They send the troops in because it's either we gonna agree with words or go to violence until somebody kneels, and then that's who's the victor. It been that way since the beginning of time. Hey, bro, stop asking to pull the screen up. You're not finna pull up and do nothing. Shut
Who
like
asked
you not
that?
finna pull up and do nothing, nigga. I will give you a location. Hit my DM on the gram. You ain't gotta try to follow my live location. I will give you a pin drop.
Hey,
Like,
Rashawn Davis, hey, you gonna have to start binge watching, cuz. If we dropping too much, you gotta binge watch a little bit. You might have to kick
yeah,
kick your feet up, catch up on the series.
that's all I'm saying though. Look, he ready to crash out. He ready to crash out and die because he don't like my opinion on the show. How stupid is that? You talk
Hey,
about
you know these
weakness.
niggas is crazy. These niggas is crazy. Just sign out, nigga. Y'all want to troll that bad? Sign out, nigga.
for
But
sure.
even with that, man, it's Friday. What y'all on, man? Y'all know we back in the studio going up.
Hey, Rashawn Davis, I know because I was in Chicago for like 4 days, so I didn't upload nothing for like 4 days, so that's why we came back and just flooded them with 2 episodes back to back. We gonna slow down and let y'all catch up. But some people want us to flood it every day. It's a lot of people that drive trucks and shit that watch the show,
Yeah,
and they driving across country and they be needing something to listen to. So they like, nigga, y'all need to drop every day
yeah. Y'all gotta start watching the full content. It's people out there that's watching the whole thing. Like, nigga, what y'all waiting on?
for
So,
sure. And then it's like we competing with the larger platforms too, where they got budgets, they got machines, they got workers. All they gotta do is show up and record. So we competing with them, and they dropping every day. So we gotta drop damn near every day. It's out of sight, out of mind. You don't drop for 2 days, people forget about you. You gotta stay in the people's face, cuz it's the microwave generation. You know what I'm saying? And you're right, it is best to avoid violence. That's why you take diplomacy first. You talk first. You know, in the mafia, they wanted to whack somebody. You know what they did? They sat down at the round table and talked first. Because words always should be, I ain't gonna say always, but almost always should be the first option. If you can't communicate as a human and come to an understanding, you don't got a brain. So that should always be the first option. I'm saying between men, when all else fails, there is no other option. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying just crash out on everybody because you had a disagreement. Oh, yo, you driving? Yeah, on a set, fool. Like, cause we used to do 2 hour episodes every time, right? And we know people attention span is short, so we started. No, go ahead, you good? We started shortening them to an hour, and then people like, man, an hour ain't enough. Y'all got to go back to 2 hours. So we went back to around 2 hours an episode. But you know, like these major corporations and shit, they got budgets, so they could just go in there and record 3, 4 episodes in a day because they don't have to edit. See, it's a difference when you got to record, you got to work the camera, and then once the camera shut off, you the one doing the editing. Because most of the time it's spent editing, not recording. Recording is easy. 2 hours, you done. Editing is where the time come in at. You got to make sure the visual right. You got to make sure the audio right. You got to make sure the audio is synced up. Then you got to make sure cut out the dry spots. You got to make sure everything is on point. You got to make sure you're not saying no trigger words that's banned from YouTube. So you got to find them, edit them. Like it's a lot. Then you got to chop up the clips. It's like I'm doing all of that. I'm doing all of that. What you know what I'm saying? The mafia were cowards. I ain't gonna say they was cowards. They was smart. To have politicians in your pocket to the point where you got the US president in your pocket, to the point where you the reason Las Vegas is what it is. You controlling sports on a national level. You controlling the ports, what's coming through the ports via longshoremen. I wouldn't say that's coward. That's cowardly. I'll say that's smart as hell. That take a lot of courage to do, actually, and a lot of brains and a lot of violence. See, it's two things in this world people respect: money and violence. If you don't have money, the immediate way to get respect is what in the hood? Violence. But if you got money and violence, you got the ultimate respect. Because a man can have money but be capable of no violence and he won't get respect. Like if you put 10 billionaires in a room and Mike Tyson walk in, Mike Tyson is automatically the alpha in that room. All 10 billionaires, no matter how much money they got, the respect immediately goes to Tyson. Because them billions can't do nothing for them if Tyson flip his lid in that second that he's in that room. Now they could put money on his head and all that outside of that room, but in that room, they know they are inferior, and they will naturally show that. That's just a fact. Look, he ready. He ready. I don't think he knows what he's ready for. Oh, I know what he's ready for. What kind of dog is that? Bully. Oh, nice. I like the coloring. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He ready. Every male dog on the block does this. Who did that Frankenstein tag? His name's Ryan Lopez. Come on, man. These dogs going crazy, cuz. That's the only thing about having a girl dog. Nigga, every boy dog on the block be horny as hell. Nah, you do got to be good at business for sure. You definitely got to be good at business. All right, Rashawn, tap. We could talk business because we at the point where shit, we got to start hiring people. We putting out more content than I can keep up with clipping. That's why I just been throwing the full episodes out because I ain't had no time to clip them down. I just been putting full episodes out. I ain't clipped nothing. We missing out on all type of views because I ain't got time to clip nothing. I just got to throw the full episode out and move on to the next. Like, you feel me? Yeah. But what's up with y'all though? Yeah, the Mafia had a cold run. They run still going too. They just not as out in the open as they was back then. They still going. Believe that. It's just once the feds come and then I can't say everything on email us though. But one thing got to be determination. You definitely got to be determined. You definitely got to be professional. You definitely got to be educated. Like if we got to tell you how to do your job every step of the way, VwP probably ain't a good fit. You got to be the type of individual that do more than what. That's how you succeed in this world. The people who do more than what's necessary always go the furthest. Look at Kobe, right? The Lakers, they had set practices. I'm gonna do more than the bare minimum. And what happened? He became one of the greatest players in history, arguably one of the GOATs. Why? Because he did more than what's necessary. See, the only thing that was necessary for most players is as long as I show up to these practices, I'm on the team. But that ain't gonna make you the greatest, nigga. You're gonna be average doing that. And he didn't get paid for those 2 extra hours of practice. He got paid on the back end because he became one of the greatest. But that work he was putting in at the time that shit was free. That was an investment. That was a gamble. So if you're not gonna do that for yourself in life, you're gonna be average forever. What do most people do? They do what's necessary. They go to their 9 to 5, they clock in their 8 hours, they go home, they don't do nothing else. And they do that shit for 40, 50 years and wonder why they life average. You gotta do more than that, bro. You gotta turn your shit up. For sure. Why you think we at where we at? We pop up out of nowhere on niggas. No major budgets, everything out of our pocket, no major promo, no celebrity cosigns, but our name still being mentioned with the highest platforms that got millions of followers, millions of subscribers. It's a reason. It's a reason that is because we out here doing more than what's necessary. I'm out here doing more than what's necessary. But yeah, what's up with y'all, man? It's a lovely day in LA. It's low key feeling like beach weather, cuz I might go hit the beach today. I might gotta go hit the beach today. You feel me? Y'all should too. I'm gonna go out here and work on my tan before we hit the studio today. What topics y'all want us to talk about? You know, if I feel like the drama era died down a little bit. I ain't been seeing a lot of drama going on lately like we did say 6 months ago. I feel like the platforms who thrive on that, they trying to create it right now, but it's not authentic. It's not looking authentic. It's looking forced now. So a lot of these large empires is finna fall. They spook right now. A lot of these large empires, they falling right now because they thrived off the drama. They thrived off the drama, and now that it's not happening organically, and people is low key tired of it because there's so much real stuff going on in the world right now that people don't want to turn on the computer and see more drama because it's enough of that in the real life. So all of those platforms, if you slowly look, just look around, they slowly starting to deteriorate, cause and the real is starting to bubble to the top, to the surface. We still riding in LA. I don't know about we. They are. I wasn't doing shit. They got a big one coming in Saturday. They got a huge one coming Saturday, supposedly. They're about to shut the city down on Saturday. Because Trump said they got their little ceremony, whatever they finna do. I forget the name of it. And they said no rioting allowed at all, not even peaceful protests. So in protest of that, to go against that, they're gonna hold a huge one on Saturday. So we'll be talking about that too today, for sure. They was in the city yesterday though. If y'all follow us on the gram, I took a quick little video of them. They was out there in Long Beach, down by the courthouse and shit, right there on Ocean. I was driving by, I seen like 30 of them pop out of nowhere with a gang of signs and shit. Trump C Day tomorrow? See, I didn't even know that. I don't follow him enough to know that. I wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow. We'll see though. But right now is the time you need to be aware. It's a lot of trickery going on. They falling for the same shit BLM fell for. If you notice, it's the same playbook. All this shit that's happening right now was predicted to happen years ago. It's multiple people saying it on multiple different accounts, multiple different platforms. Everybody saw this coming, and yet they still falling for the okie doke. They still out here falling for the okie doke. It's the same playbook, man. They've been doing this shit since the 60s. This is why I'm not a fan of marching. Cause like, what does it really do for real? Like, let's really talk about it. What does marching do? You go out in the street, you yell, you hold signs, you burn shit up, and then once you get tired, you go home and nothing changes. So I never been a fan of protesting like that. I feel like if we gonna protest, some shit gotta change after the protest. Kendrick in Toronto, yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that. That's mandatory. We gotta talk about that. I'm just like, if anybody is a fan of protesting peacefully, tell me what that shit ever changes. The laws never change after that. So evidently that shit don't really work. It's like a kid throwing a tantrum. You like, man, take your ass in the room, cry yourself to sleep. Eventually they're gonna get tired of crying, screaming, and kicking, and they just gonna lay down and go to sleep. That's what protesting is to me. They set up borders, they let you cry, they let you scream, they let you yell, they let you do everything you want to do until you get tired. When you get tired, you just go home. Nothing changes. I be looking at people crazy. Like, you want the laws to change, right? Holding a sign in the street ain't gonna get the laws changed. Nigga, you want change, you gotta be strategic. You gotta play chess. You gotta do like the shit the mafia was doing. You notice you never seen the mafia or the mob in the streets protesting. They was behind the scenes doing shit, getting shit going in their favor. That's the type of shit I be on. All that other shit is cute for the cameras. That's photo op shit. Instagram shit. Oh, look at me, I'm on the gram protesting. Nigga, you didn't do shit. But yeah, Drake, I don't know what Drake got to do. Drake gonna have to, he gonna have to go to Compton or something. Come on. Yeah, he gonna have to go to Compton or something, bro. Cause it's over. He lost the lyrical war. He lost the war in the streets. Like he got dominated every which way. No Diddy. He got demolished. He got completely obliterated. Musically, sales, from tour numbers. Like it's nothing else for him to do but to like go out there and really catch a fade with Kendrick. He has to physically just celebrity boxing, knock Kendrick out to redeem himself because there's literally nothing else he can do. Going to the studio that won't work, cuz. You said he couldn't perform in Toronto. He performed in Toronto. Not only did he perform in Toronto, he had them turned up at your famous Chinese spot that y'all said he couldn't go to. He had the Toronto people in there singing the diss song in the spot with his face on the menu. Like, nigga, that's a fatality, bro. It is over. It's over, bro. It's over. Nah, I'm not picking I ain't picking him over nobody, bro. He just got obliterated. He got literally incinerated. In a fight, I got K Dot. I got K Dot. K Dot grew up in Compton around the Power Rules. We saw Drake's boxing videos. Not impressive. Not only did we see his boxing videos, there's accounts of him getting pissed on by Diddy and smacked in the club. How somebody piss on your leg in the club and smack you, and he walk out unscathed, allegedly. I'm not saying it really happened, but it's people saying it really happened. So yeah, that's out. I got K Dot. K Dot from the West. Cause even if you a non-affiliate, you gonna grow up catching fades, nigga, in the hood. Whether you slap boxing with your cousin, your older brother, bullies on the block, gangs trying to force you to get put on. At some point, you gonna catch fades out here. I don't know about Toronto, cuz we all see how Drake grew up. I don't see Drake probably ever having a fist fight to keep it G. So I got K Dot. Cause I'm thinking at what point in life would Drake have gotten a physical altercation with somebody? He grew up on Nickelodeon. He grew up in a well provided for Jewish home in an affluent neighborhood. Like that nigga Drake was at the dinner table with like 3, 4 different forks, nigga. Like this the salad fork, this the steak fork. He had a fork for every piece of this the pasta fork. That nigga had real cutlery at his table. Nigga grew up with one all-purpose fork. Nigga, this for everything. Fuck is you talking? Sometimes you don't even have a fork. Nigga, you eating steak with a spoon. You better figure out a way to cut that motherfucker on the dead homies. Like, nigga, the fuck? You eating cereal out the same bowl you just ate spaghetti in, the Tupperware. You know, once the spaghetti hit the Tupperware and get stained, that shit stained for life, nigga. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't care how much you scrub it. That spaghetti stain ain't coming out, cuz we was eating cereal out that motherfucker. So, yeah, Drake ain't had no fades. I got K Dot in the fight. K Dot beat him in the fight. Drake got to retire and just like fade off the black. That's why I think he won't fight him. Because if Drake lose the fight too, it's like, damn, you lost every way possible. Cuz dominated you every way possible. And he knocked you out, it's over. That nigga's your father now. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Because if he lose that fight, it's no redeeming yourself. There's nothing you can say. You're gonna have to really like slide and chip, cuz. Like that's the only way, like that's the only way you can get a win is if you just if you slide through and shit catch a hat. Drake gonna have to catch a hat. That's that's just what it's gonna come down to. Drake gonna have to catch a hat, nigga. Drake gonna have to load up all that shit he rapping about in the six, all them blicks and all that. Yeah, he gonna have to put that shiesty on, put that hoodie on, put them gloves on. He gonna have to go slide. Drake gonna have to go knock something down. Rapping ain't gonna work at that point. Yeah, ain't no redeeming. There's nothing. There's nothing he can do. Try to fuck his wife or something. That's the only way. You fucking nigga wife, you gon' yeah, you up on the scoreboard. You fucking nigga wife, you get some points on the scoreboard, cuz I don't think that shit gonna work though. Use hot dish soap, put a paper towel in the Tupperware, put a lid on, shake it. Bro, that them stains ain't coming out, gang. I don't give a fuck. You could put diesel in that Tupperware. If anybody know about diesel, that shit remove anything from anywhere. You can put diesel in that Tupperware, and that spaghetti sauce is not coming off that plastic, cuz I don't know what it is, but that shit is permanent. What's the deal, bro? Special delivery? Oh, okay. You got that new smart dryer, huh? Man, my man getting paper over there, man. Yeah, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Hey, look, I got $100 if you could do that. I done put every type of dish soap imaginable in that Tupperware. Fool, that shit ain't never, ever, ever, ever came out. I done put every type of dish soap imaginable. That shit has never came out, fool. Anybody who grew up in the hood know what I'm talking about too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh man. Seven, what's the deal? What's happening? Nah, that paper towel shit ain't working, cuz I don't give a fuck what TikTok say. That shit is not working. What's my thoughts on dude who shot dude in Vegas? Go watch episode 161. We talked about it. Episode 161 came out 2 days ago. We talked about it. Go run them streams up, bro. You feel me? I can't give it away because it's already recorded for you. You just gotta go watch it. We talked about it though. Go watch episode 161. It's out now. It's up on the YouTube page. It's up on Spotify. Go run it up. We talked about it for about 15, 20 minutes. I'm probably gonna clip it up and put it out. I got a little free time before we lock in the studio. Before I gotta head out to the studio. Yeah, you damn near gotta eat spaghetti on a. You gotta eat spaghetti on a some type of glass bowl or plate or paper, like you said, because you put that shit in Tupperware, it's over with. And you know, growing up, nigga, all we had was Tupperware after a while. Cause you know, mom, she get that one good set a year, and when that shit break, it's over with. It ain't no more sets, cause once you lose them forks, it's over with. It ain't no more forks, nigga. You said y'all got to talk about why black people be fast as fuck to stand up for Hispanics, but don't do it for another black person. Oh yeah, listen, we've been talking about that. C7, you got to catch up. We gonna talk about it again today though, but you got to catch up. They say we hate Hispanics for the way we keeping it real out here about that topic. A nigga shit on a nigga fast. But we know what's going on, man. You know, Hispanics are a large portion of the viewership in LA. So if you are a West Coast based podcast, rapper, singer, anything, a large portion of your fan base is going to be Hispanic. So, out of fear of losing those fans, majority of these artists and these platforms will refrain from speaking any truth about the black and Hispanic relations in LA. We one of the only platforms who unbiasedly is going to tell the truth. We're not pandering. A lot of these niggas is pandering to the point of disgust, to where I don't know how they look at themselves in the mirror as black men and women. Cause like you know you fucking lying. Views can't be that important. You gotta stand for something bigger than yourself at the end of the day. Especially if you got kids out here. It's like how you look your kids in the eye and you online pandering and shit like that shit. I don't know, man. I couldn't look myself in the eye as a man pandering the way that some of these people was pandering. But I'm keeping it 100 though. I'm not holding no punches. A lot of the beef between blacks and Hispanics on a street level in LA, some of the shit the black gang started, whether they ran off with some dope or they was bullying the Hispanics over there or something like that. And once they got the numbers, it flipped. I'm keeping it 100. Some of that shit did go on. But a lot of that racism was taught too. Like they come from their country hating us due to who they was conquered by and the type of rhetoric they was taught about black people. Like you'll see a lot of them like, yeah, my great granny told us don't trust niggas, don't trust black people, don't date black people. Like a lot of this shit is embedded generationally. This is why you see a lot of the younger, the youth who have a disconnect from the older generations. They're a lot less racist than our generations were, than the generations we grew up around. Yeah, pandering. Yes, pandering. Definitely pandering. Like what you mean? If you can't speak the truth out of fear of losing fans because you're gonna offend those fans with that truth, that's called pandering. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you just not speak on the topic if you're not gonna speak about it honestly, than lie and pander and tap dance because everybody could see it. It's not like it's a secret. It's like, bro, it's disgusting. Y'all lying and y'all know y'all lying. So just don't speak on it. Just say no comment. Cuz plead the fifth. That's a fact, Seven. That's a fact. If you exchange your morals, your principles, and values for money, you might do some pause shit for the money because that ain't too far off. King Yella got locked up for pandering. What King Yella do? Hey, that's a fact, Seven. I mean, you saying it. That's a fact. I can't even lie. Hey, Joey Westside, that's what I'm saying. If you can't honestly speak on the topic honestly and hold no punches back, don't speak on it at all because you actually making matters worse. You making matters worse because then niggas like us got to work overtime to get the truth out. And by you pandering, you make it look like we the odd ones out. Like, see, your people don't even agree with you. Look, they saying the opposite of what you saying, and they black. So it make us look like the villains, which we don't mind being the villains. That's cool. But you make it harder for us, the real, when you do fake shit. Like, look at how they was loving Rios, right? Rios was one of the fan favorites over there. Everybody loved Rios. Oh, Rios keep it real. Rios is unbiased, this, that, and the third. And the second that Rios keeps it unbiased on this topic, the black and Hispanic topic, viral way topic, all of a sudden Rios is racist. All of a sudden it's fuck Rios. Like, how crazy is that? They sending Rios the clips to react about what we said. And because he didn't say, oh, fuck viral way, they racist, y'all right. They are now saying fuck Rios. How crazy is that? Rios get the clip like, I don't see what y'all saying. They literally did not say what y'all said they are saying. They didn't say none of that. Everything y'all saying they said, they didn't. I'm listening to it. And they making sense. What are y'all really mad about? Oh yeah, you from Long Beach. You taking their side because they from Long Beach. It's like, come on, cuz. Like, y'all gotta grow up at some point. Y'all really gotta grow up at some point. I'm talking about whoever the shoe fits. This ain't about no specific nobody. It's whoever you see pandering. If the shoe fits, that's what it is. Premium Network, good looking for the donation. You said who can you smack in a foot race? Anybody. Line anybody up from any of these platforms in a foot race, I'm smoking them. For sure. For sure. As far as like West Coast podcasters, I'm smoking them. You name the names. Throw me some names. I'm smoking them, guaranteed. Facts. Like we really got to look at who we got out here. Who's the name the popular West Coast podcasters. I'm smoking them in the foot race. Like what? There ain't even no question. There ain't even no question. My brother, yeah, I think I'm smoking them. See, me and my brother, we both grew up fast. My brother got shot in the leg though, so he lost some of his speed, but he's still fast. But my brother was smoking shit. He was in the ninth grade smoking. He was in the ninth grade. He smoked one of the USC running backs. Dude had a full scholarship and everything. I forget his name, but my brother smoked him in a foot race in the ninth grade. Nah, AD straight for sure. That don't mean they don't pander. You could be straight and not pander. Not saying that AD does, because we got a lot of, well, AD do be pandering a little bit, but AD the homie though. But when we went on AD's show, we got the most hate over there because we wasn't pandering. When the topic came up about what was the topic at the time? The topic was the black Hispanic rapper and his homeboys saying the N-word and shit. We kept it real about it. They hated us for it over there. When I say they, I mean the audience, because you know the audience is a large percentage of them are Hispanic. I Show Speed got burners for sure. I Show Speed just smoked. He just smoked. What's the dude? The Ashton, whatever his name is. The dude who has the morning routine shit going on. He all his videos is running. He just smoked them like 4 times in a row. I Show Speed fast as hell for sure. What you mean? Where did I go? High school? I went to Lakewood ninth and the first semester of 10th grade. And then I left and went to Jordan, which was a mistake. I should have stayed at Lakewood. My first choice was Poly, but I didn't have an address to get in Poly because we moved from the east side to the north side. And I did get accepted, but I didn't want to go if I wasn't in the accelerated program. And I believe they didn't have no more space in the accelerated programs. So I turned it down and went to Lakewood and was in accelerated programs over there. Well, they used to call it the GATE program. I don't know what the fuck it is now. But I was out of place at Lakewood at the time because there wasn't a lot of black people over there. Lakewood was still a high percentage, like mostly white, sprinkled with some Asians, sprinkled with some Hispanics, and then blacks were sprinkled in. So I was uncomfortable. I'm like, cuz too many motherfucking white people here, not enough niggas. So I made mom's move me to Jordan, which was the pipeline to prison. So I should have never did that. I should have stayed at Lakewood because soon as I left, all the niggas start going to Lakewood. You can't see me? Hold on. How about now? Is it black now? Nah, Ashton, he could look fast too though. Good looking John T. We definitely gonna stand on business, especially about this black shit, because it's too many blacks in the media that don't stand on business. Hey Taco, I don't know what's up with your screen. They saying they can see me over there. Is it your shit? I don't know. Speed fast as hell, man. Speed got burners for sure. I seen Speed smoke a lot of niggas. Speed smoked a lot of people in the race. The screen is black. I don't know, cuz. Let me see. How about now? Is it black still? Would you rather go to an all-white school in Alabama or an all-Latin school in a Mexican hood? Damn, that's damn. Um, fuck, that's tough, cuz I ain't gonna lie. Damn, that's damn near one and the same to keep it G. That good looking for the donation premium network. That's damn near one and the same, bro. I'm not gonna. I don't know why the screen black, fool. Let me turn the Wi-Fi. These two should be tripping, cuz I came from outside and on the Wi-Fi. How about now? Is it black? Is it black now? All right, I'm gonna end the live and then come back. Cause I don't know why the screen is black. On my shit, I can see everything. I'm gonna end the live and come back.